And I'm super happy for our first speaker, Councilor Clovis Gregor. So I think as long as you're a little bit behind the speaker when you hold it in, we won't have any feedback. And you press that in like a CD, and then you can talk. Yep.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out here today. I know a lot of you have better things to do with this holiday weekend than be coming out here, but I appreciate the support, not just from the residents of Woodlawn, but also the stakeholders and nearby residents who have all come out here to support what I consider to be a very important issue here. Now, namely, Morley Field. I just want to give everyone just a brief summary, and it's a lot more complicated than that can be said in just one paragraph. But essentially, Morley Field, when it was built in the mid to late 70s, half the field. This field is made up of two lots. So half the field was actually gifted by William H. Morley to be named the William H. Morley Memorial Field, and that it be specifically built for and preserved for the kids in the neighborhood here. And also the National Park Service, through the funded through the Land and Water Conservation Act, the park. So as a result, the city cannot just sell it without a thorough plan, which has tons of consideration regarding why it has to be sold, and the impact and effects it's going to have on the community, and environmental justice and so forth, especially in an area like Woodlawn over here, where you have a large population of minorities. Most of the children live in multi-family homes around here, do not even have a backyard in which to play in. That was actually my case when I first came in here. My family migrated. I lived in a multi-family home, and playing in the backyard with my brothers, we got yelled at by the landlord all the time because we were interfering with his garden, right, or breaking his flowers. So this was the field that we came and played. So I want that preserved for all the kids here, in perpetuity like it's supposed to be. The sign that she's holding right now, I'm sorry, is actually supposed to be put up here by the city to let everybody know this is the protected recreational public site. And as you can see, it's nowhere here. And if anybody was to tour this facility, the city as steward under this program is actually supposed to maintain this park in the proper standards so it can be useful to the kids and the public. This is the only green space in District 5, and they're looking to take it away. Luckily, in addition to being protected by the National Park, because of the gift deed of half the field, they are prevented from selling, essentially. And there's also, that's further supported by state law, right on point. Anybody can look that up. It's 4526, short paragraph, but it tells you essentially that land that's been given to the for public use cannot be sold, period. There are no exemptions, there are no exceptions, there are no reverters of any sort. So the entire legality of this proposed sale is a question as far as I'm concerned. So there's going to be further debates with the council. I'm encouraging everybody to stay on top of it. And I have Kevin McElroy walking around here trying to get people's name. Anybody who wants to be informed, please provide your information, and we can certainly do that. So the deterioration of Morley Field has been, as far as I'm concerned, deliberately done. They have purposely neglected the park for years, well over a decade. They have deliberately pushed away any organized youth sports from this facility. And I'm going to believe it's for the purpose of actually trying to sell it here. So what the developers who wish to purchase this property really want to use Morley Field for, they don't need it for a parking lot, is when they excavated all the hazardous materials that they're going to be digging up, they want to use Morley Field as a dump site for that and then pave it over. That's insulting.
Shame.
It's a shame. And not only that, as far as the city's proposed replacement for Morley Field, if the sale was to go forward, which I'm trying my best to prevent it altogether. I think the park needs to be rehabilitated. If it needs to be remediated, then that should be done and brought back to its prestige for everybody here to be able to use it, especially the kids from District 5.
Yeah.